Portland opened in January 2015 and it got a Michelin star later that year in September. It very quickly became a slightly more, in terms of the menu and the style of cooking, ambitious restaurant than we originally envisaged, which meant that we felt there was space for something a little more casual and a little more like a neighbourhood bistro, which is Clipstone, our sister restaurant, and that opened in August 2015. We've never actually recruited anyone above a waiter position at either of the restaurants. Everyone's grown into new roles. So Nina at Clipstone joined us as a waiter when we opened, is now a manager at Clipstone. James, who's our general manager for the group, joined us as a waiter about 2 years ago.
It's a wonderful company to work for in the sense that there is a progression. You can feel the business growing every day, and also just the people here drive each other, and I think that you can see people discovering things, and there's a real excitement to that. I think that being a young business, there is so much opportunity to grow no matter what level you come in at. There's every freedom to kind of expand on your knowledge and to push in whichever direction that you want to. More of a warmth and a generosity that you can sort of feel in people that's really, really necessary within the types of businesses that we run. We like to think that people will connect with our guests and be able to talk openly and enjoy having them there. So I think you can feel that quite quickly in the way that a person presents themselves and the conversations that you can have with someone straight away.
The best thing, of course, would be if they would like to return before they even left the restaurant. We definitely are like a small family, so we love to hang out outside of work as well. What we definitely have like all in common is that we really want to be here. At the moment, I would say our tortellini dish is definitely one of my favorites. It's like a parsley root ricotta filling and some salsify pieces on the plate, plus some toasted buckwheat, so you have like everything. It's creamy and it's crunchy and it's just really tasty. My favorite cocktail is the plum cherry gin sour. It's just like so fruity and quite easy to drink as well. It's really delicious. If you don't like too bitter or too sweet, it's like lovely in the middle.
You see people when they sit down in our restaurant in both Clipstone and Portland crane their necks towards the kitchen straight away. I mean, there's been so many years where the kitchen was always a giant wall. You could see waiters coming in and out into this kind of mystery box. And all of a sudden it's, you can see the chefs, you can see them plating good food, and you can see the ingredients going from being beautiful ingredients to a beautiful plate of food. So there's that amazing connection at that point.
The menu changes on a daily basis. We work with some very, very small suppliers, and as a result there's constant interaction between the front of house team and the kitchen to understand what's going on the menu that day, what's the provenance of the ingredients, how the dish will be cooked differently, and how we can best articulate that to the guests. So every day at 11:20 and at 5:20, the whole team will come together, both from the kitchen and the floor. They'll talk about the guests coming in, they'll talk about how best to tailor the experience to those guests, and they'll talk most importantly about the food. But what we very quickly came to realise is that there's a whole wealth of experience that exists within the team, and really the best way that we can leverage that experience is by bringing the team together and getting them to share that knowledge. What Will and I realised with two restaurants is that we're no longer in a position to necessarily provide that hospitality experience ourselves to the guests on a day in, day out basis, but what we do is we try and create the nicest possible environment to work in and look after our team with the confidence that if this is an enjoyable place to work and people understand those values of hospitality, that they themselves are empowered to impact those guests in a really, really lovely way.